15-year-old Zay Freeney is a sophomore at South Mountain High School. During his freshman year as a Jaguar, he was a starter on the varsity basketball team. But Freeney never fails to mention the impact his family has on his dedication to the game.
My family, they sacrificed everything for me. Me and my little sister, they love us to death, and practice, gym times, whatever I have to be, they make sure they drop everything to make sure I get there, and I really appreciate that. My little sister, I want to set the best example I can for her. You know, she looks up to me as her big brother, and I look forward to taking care of her and all the memories that we're going to have together. My mom, I love my mom to death. You know, you'll see her in the stands cheering for me, yelling, top of her lungs, and like I really love that. And she drops everything for me, loves me to death. My mom, she's the best person I've ever met in my life. She cares about everybody, and really, she's not even from Arizona. She's from Idaho, and she saw South Mountain, and she saw how I can make a difference here, and she believed in me from the beginning, and she believes in our whole school. And my dad, he's my rock, and really he taught me everything I know, and made me the man I'm going to become, and I really appreciate that.
Freeney's parents have put in countless hours of travel and support to helping their son on and off the court. But they feel he considers much more than himself when making his decisions.
He's willing to be a pioneer of some form. He could have went to any school, to be completely honest with you. Whether that was, you know, starting right away, or whether that was cheerleading somebody else. They would have welcomed him on any school, on any basketball team. He came here because of the opportunity. He came here because he fell in love with the magnet programs. He fell in love with the coaches. And he knew there was an opportunity, and he knew that he could do some special things here.
He really is 100% dedicated to anything and everything he does. So with basketball, he's all in. With schoolwork, he's all in. With his family, he's all in. And I think just the best characteristic about him is that he is so humble, and he will always give praise to someone else before recognizing his own accomplishments.
Checking in for South Mountain, number 10.
When head coach Jeremy Soria first saw Freeney in action, it was clear that he wanted him on his team.
We knew right away he was going to be special. The way he had a feel for the game, the way he shot the ball, we knew the things we could work on to get him to the level that he wanted to get to, from sitting down talking to his parents, from understanding the type of player he was, basketball being his dream. We knew we could get him to where he wanted to be, but watching him to play was special.
As Freeney continues his basketball career, Coach Soria believes he can only keep growing better, not only as a player, but an individual as well.
His senior year, I think he'll be one of the top players in the state, no doubt. Just from the standpoint of how hard he works, how he's in here on his off time when other guys are sleeping, hanging out, he's in the gym getting up shots, putting in work. I think the kid has no choice but to be good.
Coach Jay, he's the best coach I could possibly ask for. He's in here countless hours with me, trying to better my game when he could be with his family, watching film with me, critiquing me, but loving me at the same time. And yeah, I really appreciate Coach Jay. He lets me do what I want to do. You know, I still gotta, you know, follow plays and stuff like that, but he lets me rock, and I really appreciate it.
What is something he's taught you on the court or off the court that has stuck with you?
Definitely, like you said earlier, my leadership role for these groups coming up. I'm an experienced player. I've been here before, and I need to lead my guys by example and lead with them by talking and communicating.
Being a leader on a varsity basketball team may be overwhelming for most young athletes. But Freeney is able to maintain that leadership role not only on the court, but in the classroom as well. Freeney earned straight A's throughout his freshman year and wants to keep up that effort moving forward.
When you graduate from here, what do you want to leave back for South Mountain? What do you want people to remember about Zay Freeney?
How hard he worked in the classroom, first of all, and all the accolades he got for our basketball program. You know, I want to raise money so we can get a whole new gym. I want to do all that stuff.
Zay Freeney is proud to be a part of a new culture at South Mountain High School. He currently maintains a 4.3 GPA and is a true definition of a student athlete. In Phoenix, I'm Eric Aldava reporting.